So far, about 10 important issues which have come up for discussion have been resolved and a decision has been taken. This is one of the key remaining residuary issues, which is cross-empowerment. Now, the issue of cross-empowerment was discussed even in the third meeting. It was inconclusive and the discussions carried on. They went on the whole day today. What is exactly the issue of cross-empowerment? I'd like to explain to you. You have multiple taxes at present, either administered by the state government or by the central government, which are now being integrated into one. So all taxes, the three of the important taxes are the VAT, which is administered by the state government, central excise, which is administered by the central government, service tax, which is administered by the central government, then some other smaller taxes which are administered by either. Now, one of the objects of integrating these taxes is that there will be one tax across the country with one rate, and each assessee will have to face only one assessing officer. Because if he has to go to multiple assessing officers, the object of GST will be defeated. Now, this one assessing officer today, we have a huge manpower both in the central government and the state governments. So all the state taxation officers have to administer the tax. The central officers who are administering excise and service tax will also have to administer. So this is an administrative issue that functionally you can't have two competing assessing authorities or more than two assessing authorities competing for the same assessee, each trying to snatch that assessee into his own jurisdiction. And therefore this situation is to be avoided, and there have to be clearly defined guidelines as to who will assess whom. Today, the VAT exemption limit some states have is 5 lakhs, some states have is 10 lakhs. Service tax assessment, the threshold limits begins at 10 lakhs. Central excise begins at 1.5 crores. But for GST, we have kept it at 20 lakhs.
जनतंत्र हमारे देश के संविधान की फाउंडेशन है। वो जनतंत्र बना रहे और किसी एक व्यक्ति विशेष या किसी एक इंस्टीट्यूशन के अंदर सारी पावर्स ना आए, इसके लिए संविधान के अंदर ढेर सारे चेक्स एंड बैलेंसेस हैं। बहुत सारे इंस्टीट्यूशंस हैं जो एक दूसरे के ऊपर चेक रखते हैं। खास तौर से हमारे संविधान के, हमारे जनतंत्र के 3 स्तंभ माने गए हैं: जुडिशरी, एग्जीक्यूटिव एंड लेजिस्लेचर. They are supposed to be independent of each other and at the same time interdependent on each other.